Hey everyone, Cody from Mac Telecom Networks. In this video, we're going to look at securing your Synology NAS. We're going to go over the built-in security advisor from Synology, as well as enabling two-factor authentication on our Synology NAS. If you guys are new here, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to hire me for network consulting, visit www.mactelecomnetworks.com. You'd find us on Instagram at Mac Telecom Networks. If you'd like to support the channel, we have Amazon affiliate stores, and I'll put the links below, as well as a Discord server, which you'll find in the description. Okay, so we're at the front of my Synology NAS. Let's get logged in. And right now, this is a bare bones Synology NAS. I've done nothing to it. So we're gonna go up to the left-hand corner and click on the main menu. On the right-hand side, we can see that the security advisor is there. I'm gonna left click on this and then drag and drop onto the desktop so that we always have it. Now we can see it that it's stuck here, and we'll click it open. So what are you mainly using your DSM for? Please select the security baseline that meets your needs to perform scanning. So I'll be using this for work and business. If you're using this for home and personal use, you'll choose this one, and then we'll press start. And this is going to scan our full system for malware, system, account, and network if we have open ports that we shouldn't. All right, so now it shows warning. Some security protection settings are not enabled. Last scan 1 second ago, and you could scan this whenever you want to make sure that you're up to date with the latest security settings. So first thing we'll do, we'll look at the system. First advisory is AutoBlock is disabled, and the second one is do not allow DSM to be embedded within iframe. So we can click on each one of these advisories, and they're going to tell us how to fix it. AutoBlock blocks IP addresses with too many failed login attempts to prevent unauthorized access to the system. And then it tells us our recommended action. Please enable the option Enable AutoBlock in AutoBlock settings in the control panel. So we'll go over to the control panel. We're going to find the AutoBlock. It will be under our account. We could search in AutoBlock, and it's just going to tell us under security and bring us back to this panel. So we'll go to the account, and then we're going to enable AutoBlock. By default, the login attempts is 10. I'm going to put 5 and then within 5 minutes. And then we'll press apply. Now we need to do not allow DSM to be embedded within iframe. So we'll click on that. It's disabled right now. We need to enable it, and we'll go to the control panel. And we can see right here, do not allow DSM to be embedded within iframe, and we'll press apply. Now we could go back and we could do a scan to make sure that we have these two set properly. So we'll scan. So this rule is now good to go. And now we'll do the auto block and we'll scan that. And now we're good with that one. So if we do another scan, we should have no more system warnings. And as you can see, system is all good to go. So your DSM is working well. The next one is our account. One account security setting is not enabled. So let's click on that. So it says password strength rules do not meet the required for work and business. We'll go ahead and click on it. So the recommended action to fix this is in the advanced setting of the users, please enable the following password strength rules. Include mixed case, numeric characters, include special characters. So we'll go to control panel, we'll go to users, so we'll include mixed, include numeric, include special, and then we'll press apply. Now we can go back and scan this to make sure we're all good. And now the status on that has passed. So let's go back to our overview. Last thing it's recommending that we change, we have 3 network settings that need to be changed. So we need automatic redirection from HTTP to HTTPS is disabled. So we want to have HTTPS enabled so that it is encrypted. DSM HTTP port has not been changed from the default value, and DSM HTTPS port number has not been changed from the default value. So we'll click on the first one. And it's going to tell us our recommended action again. In the DSM setting, please enable the option automatically redirect HTTP connections to HTTPS for DSM desktop. So we'll go to control panel, and then we're going to automatically redirect the HTTP connection to HTTPS, and then we'll press apply. And this is going to restart our web server. Okay, now after the restart, our automatic redirection from HTTP to HTTPS has passed. Now let's change the HTTP port number. The recommended action in DSM settings, please enter a port number other than 5000 in HTTP. So we're going to want to change that, and this is where we do it. Here you could use whatever port number you want. Try not to use commonly used ports. And once you have those ports, you're going to want to apply. So now that our ports have been changed, we could see that everything has passed. Let's go back to overview and then we'll do another scan. All right, and now the security advisor, we're all good. Everything has passed the security checks. You always want to make sure that your DSM version is up to date, and you could run this once in a while to make sure that everything has passed the security checks. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to enable two-factor authentication on our Synology NAS. To enable two-factor authentication, we want to go to Control Panel, and then we want to go to Users. Then we want to click on Advanced, and if we scroll down, you can see the two-step verification. We're going to want to enforce two-step verification for the following users. And we could do it just for the administrator group or all users. So the first thing that pops up is the email notification service is not enabled. Please enable and set up the email notification service first, and we'll press yes. Enable email notification service to receive notifications messages via email when status changes or errors occur to the system. So we're going to enable that, and then we're going to put in our email address. And then we're going to log into Gmail, and then we're going to allow our DSM to send notifications, and we'll agree. Now the settings have applied, we could go back to users and then advanced. And now we could enforce the two-step verification. So this says, welcome to the two-step verification setup wizard. Two-step verification provides an extra layer of protection for your DSM account. Once two-step has been set up, you will need your password in addition to a one-time verification code. In order to sign into the DSM, please note you will not need a mobile device to generate these code. So you could use something like Google Authenticator. So please enter an email address. If your mobile device is lost, an emergency verification code can be used. So I'll enter my email and press next. So please install an Authenticator app on your mobile device if you have not installed one yet. DSM supports the following authenticators: Google Authenticator, Android, iOS, BlackBerry, and Authenticator on Windows-based. So then all you need to do is open your Authenticator app and then scan this QR code. It's now going to ask you for the 6-digit key that it's giving you now off your Authenticator app to finish this up. And we're going to go ahead and put that in and press next. So two-step is now complete. The next time you sign into DSM, you will be prompted to enter a verification code generated by your authorization app. Two-step verification affects login in some mobile devices. To avoid difficulties, make sure you've installed the latest version of any mobile app that requires logging into DSM. Note you can manage the devices that you use the most at account activity, remember devices. So we'll press close. Now we could enforce if we just want it to be for administrator groups or we want it to be all users. So we'll press all users and then press apply. Now two-factor authentication is set up. We went through all the security advisories and made sure they passed. If you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. All right, thanks.